Hi everybody, how we doing? Hold on, let me go down the list. Hi Conning, hi Blueberry, hi Ellie, hi Snow Leopard, hi King Multi, and hello first time chatter, it's Lee Studios. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you here. Who else we got? And Annika Tara. Annika Tara, is that correct? Ankia. I can't read. Ankia Tara. Not Tara Tra. Hey, I can't read. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. You don't think you'll be here the entire stream? Well, it's lovely to have you here in the things. You get your trident in 3 days. Let's go. Cat is fine. Okay. I'll try and remember that. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. How we doing? Did I miss anyone? I'm sorry if I did. But have we had a good start to the week? Have we had a lovely start to our week? When whatever time it is, I won't say day because some people have just started their day kind of thing. I'm already taking some of Coca-Cola, not sponsored. So, Lee, okay, I'll do my best. I'll do my best to remember. There's a lot of peeps out there, but lovely to have you guys here. I missed Ellie. I'm sure I didn't. Did I miss Ellie? Oop. Oop. Pretty annoying uni stuff. Yeah, I spent the afternoon programming. It's not my most favourite activity, but that's why we're here to draw. So just relax after a day of things happening. Yeah, I said hi to Ellie. Don't you accuse me of not saying hi to people that I said hi to. Anyway. Oh, you didn't. Wow, how dare you, Storm. Anyway, shall we hop over to the iPad? We can do that right now. Like this. There we go. So, the whole idea of everything. All the things. Okay, week so far, but you think you're getting sick? Oh no, that's not good. Hiya, Hawk, how you doing? Hello, hello. So, I have a whole bunch of peeps here. I'm not sure if this is going to be a long stream, by the way, because it's been a long day, and I gotta get up early tomorrow, so let's see. But I do want to do some, character designs, because I'm a little bit unsure on what to do for these characters in particular. And I'll explain on each one because why I'm unsure of them. We've got the skins up top and we've got my most recent drawings of them. But yeah. So what we have here is 4 limited life characters. Well, technically 7, but I didn't want to write down the rest of the ties because that might not happen. Freckles for Scott and Martyn. How do we think of freckles for Scott and Martyn? Because they're, you know, the drawings I see. Yes, we see drawings. Hi, Ivan. I'm intrigued why you think freckles, because they're the marine bunch. They're the mean gills. I'm thinking of giving them like fish, like merman-ish anatomy. Like I draw our character Adamir. Maybe I should have chucked Adamir in here to organize that so that you guys have a better visual. Oh well. But I don't know how far to go with it because I kind of want them to stay the same species when I draw them. Although I think as time has gone on, I have changed. You two ponder drawings? Yes, we are here to ponder drawings. Unanimously as well, but freckles! I'll keep that in mind, my dude. I'll keep that in mind. Martyn said he was going to get a Mean Girl skin, and he has yet to get a Mean Girl skin. So I am so frustrated that I can't reference that, because that was like the whole plan. And they recorded on Monday, didn't they? It's like, dude, he said he had one ready last week, but maybe I misheard. So yeah, if he's not going to have a special skin for Mean Girls kind of thing, I'm just going to interpret something myself and incorporate the Mean Girls part. I don't really want coral growing out of Scott. Like that, I feel like that could look weird, but maybe some sort of decoration or jewelry with it, like a coral crown. I've actually already done sketches to that. I'll show you guys in a bit. With Cleo, I don't feel like particularly happy drawing her in a 80s leotard. So I'm gonna like probably put more loose clothing on her. And with Skizz, honestly, with Skizz, I'm pretty happy with his design so far. But I've got a couple of questions for you guys, whether I should do that or not. Yes, coral crown and freckles. Storm is really set on those freckles. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. I think I was pondering giving Scott freckles, wasn't it? Like an 80s workout outfit for Cleo. Well, that's kind of what she has. So we'll have to kind of, I don't know. I'm thinking having this crop top, like this is where I've got the drawings down here next to the skin, right? So we've got this area here, this part here where it's kind of like a crop top, loosey-goosey, weird, colourful thing. I'm thinking of just replacing her normal crop top with that colouring, and then just seeing where we go from there. Just put mum on it somewhere. Maybe. That's a bit on the nose. Yeah, I think like the lower half we can definitely add, like with the stockings being pulled up bit by bit and on different heights, although she doesn't actually have it on different heights here. And obviously like you can put the gloves there, but she does get very colourful. That's like my whole thing with generally these characters. They can be very colourful and it sets them apart from the whole feeling of the rest of the world. It's like I've got the characters' colour palettes here, and I think it's this one that I use for Martyn, and I do not use the same colours that his skin has. They're a lot more muted. Oh, well, skin colour the same. But otherwise he just looks like some sort of Super Saiyan anime boy, which I'm not really going for. See, the colours are a lot more muted for him. Don't know what colour that's for. Oh, that's for his jacket. He had his I did his VTuber in the previous animat. I should have chucked in his VTuber. I'm sure I've got screenshots of it somewhere. For Cleo. Guys, I do want to keep this slightly serious in the sense of I want them to still fit in the side. Hi, BB. I still want them to fit in the style. And that we've kind of got going on here. I'm struggling with Scott and Martyn because the way I have them currently is they're kind of like, I always see Martyn as a half elf and Scott as as just a complete elf because I don't know, that's just my headcanon. It's just making them special because for me they can't be human. There's something special about our boys. I don't know. It's just my personal headcanon, and changing their species just to, you know, I mean the mean girls, they'll have to have gills surely. Right? Because they're the mean girls. But I don't know where I sit with that because it destroys consistency. Cleo with a workout skin just had an idea reference. Alright, King, I'll watch it after the stream, thank you. So yeah, it's tricky. Wait, coral growths that look like gills? Ooh, how would you do that? How? Or you do axolotl thingies from the coral? Ooh, I do. I learned about the whole axolotl thingies at uni last week, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And I did actually think about using it here. And let me show you guys the technically gills after all. Exactly, that's cool. I like that. Let me just, so there's no spoilers because you guys would see frames, and we don't want you to see animatic frames that I don't plan for you to see. But basically, I kind of already drew out a. Thanks, King. I kind of drew out a coral crown already for Scott on like different perspectives, and I'm thinking of using this, and I'm thinking it could change color with his life. Because I still think he has a streak in his hair, if I'm not mistaken, that would then change color. But I didn't add that to my design in Double Life because I felt like it mimicked Joel too much. So I'm not going to do it this time. No animatic spoilers. Also, yes, coral crown. I'm very happy with this coral crown. It's very detailed, which is why I had to do it from multiple perspectives. But yes. You know, I do wonder whether we literally just give them gills and like just some corally designs. Like, they've got gills, that's fine. You're open for any spoilers, seriously shove them my way. I want to keep the suspense for you guys. I won't let you know. We've got to hydrate. I shall hydrate with my glass of Coca-Cola. I shall let stuff be revealed bit by bit. As Ellie likes to reference every now and again, I might hop into a VC at 3 a.m. and just in my sleep-deprived, tired state, completely incoherently talk about stuff that should be spoiled. I've alluded to that fact a couple times. Anyway. So I'm definitely like, this is a defo, yes. You know what, actually, I'm just going to quickly screenshot it and 3 a.m. Katie. It's like 5 a.m. Pearl, only there's no skill in it. I'm just going to screenshot this and add it to the image, because basically what we're doing is we're gathering images on this drawing. Insert a file. Boop. There we go. And back to a bed. There it is. Let's just crop it a bit. And so that's definitely like some coral that I can imagine putting on Scott. But like he's got it kind of growing out of his arm, and that could very easily get very gorish, I think. I don't know. New Pixelmon version has come out today and you're very tempted to set up server for it. Ooh. I played Pixelmon very briefly, like years back. I couldn't get into it. Despite the hype that it had. Coral is only as gorish as you make it true. It also depends on like where to place it, because it's like kind of growing out of his arm here, for instance. So where to put it? Hold on, let's just move you out of the way. So if it's growing up his arm, like that is all. It's also going on. It's just whatever's practical, really. Like you need to imagine what he'd be able to move with. Maybe we could do like colorful seaweed that kind of goes his way around his arm. Maybe. I guess. Oh, Hawk's out there being awesome. I don't know what happened. I looked away, but thank you, Hawk. So yeah, maybe like that. Maybe we kind of have a wraparound of like colorful seaweed, although seaweed is a plant. Actually, some seaweed is actually a single-celled organism, to be fair. But also what happened when you completed Katie. What happened? Did I miss something? Ivan? Your little delete bot messages before Katie sees them. You're succeeding very well in it, my dude, I must say. So what we're thinking, wrap around coral? Like wrap around his arm? I mean, that's definitely an option for that one. I'm just thinking on the feet, because we've got this like tube coral, and those things like really thick boys. If it's the ones that I think he's referencing with the skin. They yeah. Drawing he did of both of you? Series is a parent category. All land plants are just derived algae. Yeah, I suppose that. Yeah, that's true. Oh, was that the one from a while back? Like brain thing of a goldfish, memory of a goldfish. I see it, and then 5 seconds later it's gone. That's not a eraser we want right now. Is that the right? No, hello. So it's like really thick coral here. And I just don't know how to do that on his feet without it looking like some sort of fungus. I don't know. Plant blue and the snakefish, Katie. I do remember now. So maybe we could make it less 3D and like make it into colorful, or make it as thin as seaweed, so we don't have like the calcium. Is it calcium? I will learn this stuff in German. The calcium skeleton, that would be the hard part of the coral. But we actually literally just have like some sort of fantasy creation of the soft part of the coral that sticks to Scott. We could do that. Posture check. Well, thank you very much. I shall sit up straight. Thank you, thank you. My posture has been appalling recently. So I appreciate it. So maybe you kind of go away from like 3D coral more to 2D coral. Obviously we can have some sort of little structure to it, so it's not, doesn't look like it's just painted on. But it's more that than just like huge bits growing out of him. Maybe. And part of me is wondering if I hop onto you're sitting like a banana. Cat, that is a posture check for you then as well. Take care of your back. You'll thank yourself later. Part of me is wondering if we test, once we've like taken these notes, if we test it on actual animatic frames, meaning I will show you guys some animatic frames. I don't have any of Martyn yet. And I don't have any full body ones of Cleo yet, so we can't do those. But we can do a Scott one, definitely. Oh, it's not full body, it's 3/4 body kind of thing, 2/3. And we can do one of Skizz. And the rest of the ties, actually. I've drawn the rest of the ties quite a bit. So we could think of that. And then basically, what I'm thinking is, whatever we add to Scott, we just add to Martyn as well. Because Martyn doesn't have a Mean Girl skin, annoyingly enough, yet. If he ends up having one, and I've drawn all the animatic frames, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So there's that. So kind of flat coral on Scott. Yeah, he's got this green thing here that I'm just going to completely ignore, this green streak in his hair. Got infected by the coral. The last life of us. Oh yeah, that's yeah. You know what? I'm surprised Joel didn't pull a double life. Mansion burns, everything burns. I think it's too early in the series for that to happen. He's not red yet. He's not going feral yet. Freckles! Yes, freckles, hold on. We'll just make sure that we've got the freckles. Let's get a nice tan colour. Actually, Skizz has pretty good tan colours. Let's just do... Dot, 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 dot. They look like spots. Sorry, Martyn, dot, dot, dot. They're supposed to be freckles. You know what? Actually, we can make them like your cute. Boom, 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 and boom. Because they're just pixel guys. They don't need too many. Now they look like whiskers, but oh well. Joel isn't mad yet, no. That is not a colour that works for Scott. It'd be a lot pinker. Maybe a little lighter. Freckles. Hello there. What did I miss? Maxi Game Chat 10 bits. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. So kind. Okay. And from the fish side of things, right? Like the maximum I'd have gone for is basically how we draw our character Adamir. You return with food. Welcome back. And the maximum that I thought, like how humanoid but still fish prince, sushi prince, Adamir is our OC. I said that really weirdly. Our OC is basically he's got like ears that go like that and gills when he's got legs. And the question is, do I just do the gills because they're the mean gills, or do I also do the ear thing? Panda Express. What do the food be? I've seen your video. I can read. Have seen your videos on YouTube. They're fantastic. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow. That's really, really lovely of you. Yeah, we're working on the next one. This is work for the limited life animatic that I'm already doing. So, do we keep with the elf, or do we make fishmen? That is the question. Do we do a poll? We could do a poll about this. But I'm just trying to wonder how. I'm just wondering how I'd title a poll: to fishman or not to fishman? Better fishy than knife ear? Is that what you see the elves as? Because they got pointy ears. They go stabby stabby. Good thing Elf isn't here to ask for new tastes. Oh, Ellie isn't here to ask you. I can't read. It's been a long day, guys. I've done a lot of reading today. The words of Gimli? Never trust an elf. But Gimli does trust an elf in the end. Did we get Katie can't read chat in the first few minutes? We did. It's fine. Like, we have it. We've got it. We've got a bingo card, by the way. If you guys do ! bingo in chat, then there's a link to our bingo card where stuff happens. I don't know. Maybe I should do a Discord poll. Because I feel like more people might see it there. There it is. There's the bingo. I guess it's a quick fix. It's a quick fix if we decide, if we just continue on with the elf theme now. And if we decide to then just add the fish ears afterwards, it's quite easy to change, to be fair. Because it's literally, instead of just going back, just a couple of extra little bits there. We can make it quite subtle. But yeah, okay. And do we also then have Coral growing up Martyn as well? I think we should. Just to show that they are in an alliance. But that also has questions following them. And this is also a general question. This is just generally, I'm like speed running my thoughts on this whole matter, because this is why I wanted to stream it. I wanted to get all those thoughts out there on paper. So with design changes, and especially if they are relating to an alliance that they have, do I do the changes, or do I do animatic any percent world record? What? I'm just trying to think what you maybe try to mean. That. Is Skizz with the fishies? I don't know. Animatic speedrun. Skizz is with ties. Aha, that's what you mean. It's Skizz with the fishies. Skizz is with ties. Speedrun. Okay. How did you get to the percent? I don't know if animatic speedrunning would work. I want quality over quantity in what I do. So I don't think speedrun would work very well. Oh, any percent is a speedrun category? Oh, I didn't know! I'm completely whatchamacallit, uneducated. So ignore me. So yeah, with design changes, it's the question of, do I draw the there, I can speak, I'm just gonna write. Do I draw these alliance-based changes, we'll call them? Base changes, before the alliance is formed? Because I don't think this is too much of a spoiler. I have a frame where... Excuse me. I have a frame where Scott gets Boogie. Do I draw him with Coral on? Do I draw Coral on him there? Because for consistency matter, it would make sense, but for continuity matter, it would not. We've got to hydrate. I shall hydrate, thank you. Do you think no changes before the alliance? And another hydrate, thank you. Have small purple growths? I mean, part of me thinks if I should, like for Scott specifically, I have Boogie Scott image. Maybe for Boogie Scott we just have the coral crown, and then nothing else. Maybe. Are we trying to get a hydrate train? If we get 10 hydrates in a row without a chat message, I have to chug my bottle, and I have to actually go and get my bottle, so give me a sec. Have we got 10 in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got there. Insert troll face. Oh, Ivan, you almost messed it up. Well, I've got like a quarter of my bottle left because I haven't filled it up since uni, so... Your fault. You guys just wasted points. I'd have gotten that finished in 5 hydrates. You did 5 of those hydrates. Be me. Oh dear. Anyway. You're rich. Oh, good for you, baby. We still got a chug. Sure. Whatever makes you guys happy. Send me. This means next time we do sips, make sure it's a full chug. You never know, because sometimes across... Are we trying to get a bingo today? No, we're trying to get a bingo. The question with, like, Scott especially, if we do the fish ears, do they, we got the hydrate emote, or the drowning Katie emote, as I like to call it. Do I do the fish ears at the start if we do the... Oh, just saying it's on the card. Okay. Oh, pardon me, I need to burp now all the time, thanks to you guys. I'd have to add this in every frame with that character in the animatic, because otherwise, like, swapping someone's species mid-animatic is just probably a no-go. Oh, I like that B. I like that Beamy. Allude to the fact before with alliance bigger. Because I do have a frame of Martyn sheepishly wandering into, is that what you said? Not where Scott was like, oh, you've come crawling back. And he's like, no, sheepishly walking in. With your secret soulmate. Oh, do we have secret soulmates in the Everon double life lore? I like that. I like that idea. You know what we have to do now? We have to make this all smaller because we have no more room. So, yeah, it's alright. Someone's cheating on you. Can't recall with who though. Well, if you found out with who, then I think they'd be in trouble, wouldn't they? King Multi, like a while ago. Hold on, let's see if I can find the picture. I'm sure I can find the picture. A while ago, I just kind of did a life Sona, so to say, where I was random, where I had like a random pairing, and I was paired with one of my besties, Crumble. That's what this drawing is. And then what we did on the same stream is just spin the wheel for whoever was in chat at the time. So there's a double life spin the wheel thing. That was like, gosh, that was probably summer last year, wasn't it? That was a long time ago. That was a while. So yeah, that's what that is. And I guess in the same, along the same, like, in the same point of this, we could have the ties, only putting on ties when they're in an alliance. Although there's, with a couple of them, I do kind of want to have a look at the, well, with everyone but Skizz, funnily enough, I want to have a look at the design. Ties. Cunning will save you, you're still soulmates. I have no concept on what's happening in that, what should we call it, an AU anymore. Anyway. Should we move on to Skizz? Because I think with Cleo, I'm actually going to have to draw something. Duty calls, have a nice rest of your stream. Well, have a nice rest of your day. I hope duty is fun in some way, shape or form, or at least not too arduous. See ya, King. Let me just quickly pop out of a frame, because the only pointer that I want to ask you guys about with Skizz is actually something that I've already drawn. So what I'm going to have to do is just hide the rest of the layers so that you guys don't see too much. Okay. Are you guys ready for a stream spoiler? King went at the wrong time. We've got a stream spoiler coming up. Stream spoiler. Katie having to draw Cleo. Oh no. The horror. The effort. So, are we ready for a little spoiler? A little tidbit of a animatic spoiler? Because this is apart from an animatic frame. Spoiler? Yes. If you don't want to see it, look away now until I call you back. Just look away from the screen. Spoilers, yes. Spoilers, spoilers. Spoiler you, will do, cat. So this is a part of one of the frames. I had the layers open so you guys could see it. And this is Skizz. This is my Skizz design for now, and I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy with the hair and everything. My only thought, he's ripped. I feel like if you have, speaking of ripped, like, I feel like if you have the arms of your suit ripped off, man, you're jealous. If you have the arms of your suit ripped off, then you should be ripped, right? Yeah? You really love my double live animation, but one of your absolute favorite animations, it was one of your absolute favorite animations of the series. Well, thank you very much. So sweet of you. Ripped Skizz is great. So basically, the way his skin looks, like, the arms have a whole bunch of texture on them. And I interpret that as scar tissue. The hands are more detailed than usual. So with this one, we are actually like, I like to focus on one thing every animatic that I want to improve on. And we are drawing hands here. Hi, Gnocco. I keep wanting to call you Gnocco. Coco. Hi, Coco. Yeah, we are actually drawing hands. Why do you not see the ripped Skizz message? We've just had he's ripped. Hands hype. Yes, we are now, from now on, drawing hands. Which is a thing. With fingers, not just mittens. I mean, it's not the first time I did it. I mean, look at the avatar in the corner. Ivan is terrified. Someone help us. They have suddenly gotten... The mittens had their charm. Yeah, but I felt like after a while they were holding back the art. And I think this is a significant upgrade art-wise. We don't need hands ribs instead. Okay. They were kind of iconic for the style, but I felt like they were holding me back in a sense. They made the art kind of like everything else was improving and getting more detailed, like the expressions and stuff, but the hands were just staying the same, and it felt like they were lagging behind if I didn't do anything about them. So I decided it is time. I filled sketchbook pages upon sketchbook pages with hands just so I was like, am I ready? I still don't think I'm ready, but you know, it's happening. Still have to move away from using the Ibis Paint X tracing bases. Can't draw without them. You kind of just need to start, because like the more you draw without them, the better you'll get, obviously, right? And the more I drew hands, the better I got drawing hands. I'm not saying that I'm like a master right now, because I'm not. I still find it very hard to draw hands, but that's the challenge. That's the challenge with this animatic. So yeah. Anyway, on to my point about Skizz. My thought is, can we see your hand collection? That's a quote, I guess. Can we see your hand collection? It's in a sketchbook. It would be kind of awkward. And it's also, I did it with a pen that changes color. It's also got some like personal information in there, like train tickets and stuff. It's my journal as well. So I don't think I'd be very happy sharing those pages of my sketchbook. But also, you won't be able to see half the drawings because they're in like a highlighted pen. And at some point, have you guys ever heard of those pens that kind of like, as you're drawing with them, they've got like different color of inks in them, and as you're drawing with them, they change color. That's basically what I have, and I emptied one of those just to practice hand drawing. And so we've got all different colors, but they're all pastel colors. So color changing pens, yes. Never heard of them? They used to do it with crayons, but I've actually got a ballpoint pen that does it, and it's pastel, and I love it. But like the yellow was atrocious. I could not see it. You mainly said it because it sounded weird. You want one? Oh, it's not an international store. There's a store that sells them here in like 3-packs or 4-packs. No, 6-packs even. I got 3, I think. And I gifted one to Zimon and one to Alina. You don't have any of those kind of pens? You want one? I'm sure like if you go to like a Michael's, you could find something like that. Anyway, that's what I used for hand drawing, or at least practicing it for a bit. But back to the point that I was trying to make. With Skizz's skin, that's hard to say, he's kind of got all these textures on his arms, and I interpret that as scarring. And I basically just kind of did some general time to search, and yeah, that'll work. I basically just did some like lines of darker skin tone here on his arms. But without it, it looks like this basically. Without the scarring. But I feel like oh wait, whoops, well, Katie sidetracked and back to animatic stuff. Yes. That was a bad joke. Good terms with scarring. So I think he needs something on his arms, because if they're like, it's part of character design, just to kind of make him stand out and make them look interesting. And so I feel like we need the scars, but I wasn't too sure about it. I wanted to ask you guys about it, whether it's exactly like that, whether I draw him like that. I haven't actually. It was just like random doodling. I tell you what, guys, it's such a faff I shouldn't be saying this, but I've been colouring during lectures. I've been sat in a lecture hall and I've just been colouring. So the people who sat behind me at uni see everything of the animatic process. The scars look nice. Yeah, I mean, now that I'm kind of looking at it, I was debating it, but now seeing them without it, I'm actually quite like, wait, what? How Skizz last died in a live season? So they get spoilers. Who gets spoilers? Did I say something wrong? Did I miss something? He fell off a ladder. Was the last time that he depending on how it happened, could link the scars with how it happened. Oh, my uni colleagues. yeah, but they don't know the live series. They don't know the live series. I'm like the only one who knows it or watches it. And yeah, I actually met someone yesterday because she was sat behind me, and she like looked at, saw that I was drawing, and she was like, "Hey, do you draw? I also draw." And that was amazing because she draws D&D characters, I draw fan art and OCs, and I was like, "Yes, let's go." Anyway, am I sure about that? I mean, if they knew any different, if they watched the live series, then excuse me, they should have told me. I wish they'd have told me. I would need someone IRL to fan about with. Anyway, depending on how it happened, you could link the thing to Skizz. I think Skizz, he was slain by an Enderman in Third Life. That was his first death. He was killed by Green and crew in the tower. That was his last death in Third Life. It's such a shame, isn't it, Storm? Sad life. Although I do have Crumble. I do have my friend Simon Crumble, however you want to call her, IRL, that I can fangirl with, so that's good. I can send her crazed voice messages every now and again. So I can't remember how he died in Last Life. Did he ever? Oh, he was killed by Ren as a boogie. And I think he was just shot to death because he was trying to murder other people. French people don't tend to watch English stuff. Swiss people do, but not Minecraft. It's a very niche fandom. It's a very niche fandom. So, like, I don't know if you can compare that to, like, scarring on the arm, especially, like, horizontal scarring, because that's kind of what his skin looks like. Hold on, let's go back to his skin. Let's insert his skin in this one, why not? Do I do not already have it inserted, okay. Insert the photo. Bum 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 bum. Little man, where is your skin? It always feels so weird mentioning, saying that. Right, anyway. I love our fandom. I want to believe we're pretty non-toxic. I think we're incredibly non-toxic. As someone who's does not engage with many fandoms, I need a non-toxic fandom for my own sanity. As soon as the fandom gets toxic, I'm like, nah, don't want that. That was for the Dream SMP. But yeah, we've got a lot of like horizontal lines, or at least that's how I interpret them. I guess it kind of goes down a bit like that. Oh, actually, you know, it kind of looks like an explosion scar. Oh, he blew up. He was one of the ones who blew up outside of Ren chanting with Ren and Jimmy, wasn't he? That's why he went to the Red Life in Third Life. I don't know. Do we want explosion scars? I like the idea of them kind of like looking like scratch or claw scars or something. Oh, hello. I don't want to make them too attention grabbing, because then you will just look at the scars and not look at the character. Be like me and partake in a niche interest that by its nature allows for adaptation to toxic elements. What? Is that your animal tree? Or not animal tree, it was a tree of something that you created. Tree of life. Yeah. Oh, yes, it is. Ah, so that is actually literally adaptation evolving against. Gotta cook. Well, I hope you cook something lovely, Beamy. See you in a bit. I think he burned to death in Last Life getting chased by Smager. Smager killed a lot of people in Last Life. Everyone says it was Joel, but actually I think... I'm not saying that Smager killed multiple, like more people than Joel, because Joel was crazy. But he gets definitely Duke, because he also took Impulse's last life. And obviously also Martyn and Ren's. Or well, maybe the zombie took Ren's. I'm just trying to dig this out of the depths of everywhere. But we're good with scars, basically. TLDR, we're happy with scars. We're happy with how they look. Because with Good Times with Scar, I do actually have like outlines for scars. You know what? I might just chuck in a picture of Scar. Give me a sec. Let's see. Good Times with Scar. Wherefore art thou? I need a picture of Good Times with Scar. I didn't draw Scar a lot in the previous animatic that I've just realised. There wasn't a lot to draw. But these kind of like, the way I've drawn these, they kind of look like old scars that have kind of since healed over, and you know, they're just scar. But I think giving a Skizz like a different type. You need more etho in the new animation? Well, I've already got quite a few frames with etho, so you'll be happy. It's just whatever like characters do that are interesting. So yeah, that's the question. I want to keep them separate, so I think I'm gonna make sure that Skizz Scars is distinctly different from Scars. That's hard to say. Scars. You want Etho and B-dubs to in the final? I don't currently have an Etho and B-dubs frame, but they don't really have that much to do with each other. I've got B-dubs Impulse, which I'm so excited for you guys to see. I won't show it until the animatic, but oh my gosh. That is one where one of my friends was like, I don't know the story, but oh my goodness. They loved it. Anyway, so I'm definitely want to keep it separate from Scars. So I think this kind of design will work. TLDR. I can't wait for the animatic either. I know the way to your heart. Oh, I loved. I guess you can only really see B-dubs' perspective, or B-dubs from Etho's perspective, and Etho doesn't keep everything in there. B-dubs running into Etho before time runs out. I read a tiny ficlet of Tango and Jimmy being the last two, and then they decide to not kill each other but wait for each other's time to run out. And in the end, it's Tango's time that runs out first, and Jimmy's like, no, wait, you were supposed to win. And Tango's like, no, we didn't know. And I was like, oh my gosh. It's like life running to get life. Oh, that would be so, Coco, that would be such a perfect point for a flashback. Let's go. I'd love that. That righteous fic broke my heart. Katie tortures me with righteous fics. Yes, I had to send it to Hawk afterwards. It's like a 500-word fic, but oh my gosh, pain. Etho does throw out a lot, and I find it a shame because you see it you see like in different perspectives something that would have been really cool for him to leave in, because it was something that he did, and it was something funny that he did. Something, I don't know. But I do say, like, I have to say, he does leave in some interesting things that other people cut out. So maybe that's kind of like the give and take. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, you're the reason. It's a knock-on effect. You are not immune to. Wait. Where do we have the picture? We have. Wait. Picture. You are not immune to Rancher's propaganda. No one is. I want to watch a 3-hour session, no issue there. Yeah. But would you watch 14 perspectives of a 3-hour long session? Don't think you would. But I guess they keep, well, I don't think I would. I wouldn't anyway. Or Canary Jimmy propaganda. We also, I watch all of them. I do end up skipping through some of the parts because if it's like overlapping, then my time needs to. Now just Etho and Green too. Fair. I'm very fascinated by the way Ethos plays. I'd watch a 3-hour Martyn session because he's always got some really, really cool quips in there. But I'm trying to watch all of them just to get like the whole perspective, like so that I'm not missing anything. For instance, by watching Bigby has incredibly long episodes, but Bigby has these like little moments where it's just him. I can't wait for session 4. Has anyone like heard any news about session 4? Because last week we heard a whole bunch of stuff where it's like, oh my gosh, it was crazy. Have we heard anything? Because I haven't really been online the last while. I've been busy the last few days. Have we heard anything about this week's session? Because they've already recorded it. They record it on Mondays. Friday can't come soon enough. Wait, no, you have work Friday. No! They just recorded yesterday. Was it yesterday? I thought they recorded Mondays. I might have missed it. They filmed yesterday. Oh, oops. Editing was just as stressful and tiring as playing. I feel that. I feel that. You had to switch days. Ah, okay. I missed that. Someone couldn't make it Monday. I didn't know. I didn't know. I just saw that Martyn was doing... Oh, was it? It might have actually been yesterday that Martyn did a stream where he was like practicing traps. Does that mean that we'll get them on Saturday instead of Friday? I could imagine that. Okay. Okay, it's good to hop in like to people's streams. That's quite helpful. You couldn't make it, Martyn? I don't know. Oh, iPad's gone out. What happened? Oh, I almost spoiled stuff. You can kind of see it. Hold on, we're just gonna go back to the drawing that we had. So we're done with talking about Skizz, right? Because then I'll just quickly revert his drawing to how it was before. Which means activating all the other layers that you guys didn't see. Muhahaha. Who else we got? We've got Scott. We've got Scott. Do I draw the Scott frame? Or do I open the Scott frame? I don't know. I don't know. I know. Scott or Bless. I'm always worried for the dude. So we have a frame. Are you guys ready for another spoiler? Are we ready for another spoiler? So it still comes on Friday? Gosh, then they've got a day less for editing. Oh dear. Cat is so ready for another spoiler. This is actually no context to it. We're just gonna have Scott so that we can actually draw him. Scott. Yes. Cat is very ready. So we can get like some designs on him, right? And what I will do is I'm gonna add a new layer here. I didn't actually name it, how dare I? Scott. There we go. We see the hand struggle of the hands. Right. Actually, I'm just going to quickly chuck in his coral crayon so that we've got the reference. Coral crayon, coral crayon, does whatever a coral can. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Watch out, coral crayon. What am I doing? I don't know. What is life? I'm tired. It's been a long week already. Right. So, we making it green for his green life, right? You're still trying to get used to Procreate since you got it on your iPad after the last drawing stream we had. That was that just over a week ago. Was it that the mansion burning? That, hold on. Was that this one? This stream. I actually finished it off stream. We're off track again, but whatever. Green coral, yes. Okay. He's very green then, because he's got a green jacket as well. Yes, yes, mansion burning. Arson, fire and bloom. Fire. I also added these guys in afterwards. I was very happy. Procreate is just incredibly good. It's what I use. It's what I have used for the past 3 years. More than 3 years now. I got it December of 2019, so that's your reference. That's how old this iPad is as well. The same tablet. Oh no, we were on that frame there. I keep having to tab out so that you guys don't see more spoilers than I want you to. Right, green coral. So we're doing like coral the color of his shirt then. So and this is kind of like a replacement of his like glowing parts. That sounds really bad. Of like the little particles that floated around his head since he'd had since Third Life. He didn't have them on his skin in Double Life, but I just decided to continue them because I had no reason to get rid of them and I didn't quite fancy the streak in his hair. So, did I end up adding the streak in the end? Hold on. We're doing this again. I apologize. Dum, 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 doo, 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 doo. Oh, he did. I did actually end up drawing that streak in his hair. I caved. Ba-dum. I'm looking for a specific drawing. Very, very specific. That's a word, I promise. Yeah, I actually did draw. Actually, I can speak. I did actually draw that in his hair, but it was glowing. So, but instead of these little glowy parts, we are now going to have a coral crown. Do I have any idea how long I'll be streaming for today? Max another hour, I'll say, because I do need to go to bed early enough to survive tomorrow. Got a long day tomorrow. But yeah, this is basically just until I'm happy with kind of until I've got more ideas with the designs, basically. This is me just talking out ideas that I've got, gauging your guys' opinions on it. Actually, this is also a good opportunity to have a look at Cleo. Because this is like her top right now. Let's get a white brush here. So this is her top right now, and like the shape that it has with the tearage. My thought is do the same top, only the colors of her current skin. So it's like, what is it like? Actually, a fairly whitish background, but then you've got like splotches of other stuff. And we could do that with particle effects, I'm guessing, or like nature. Something like, we could do wildflowers or leaves. Whether that's a very Cleo thing, I don't know. We can definitely do it with, this might work. I haven't a clue what exact colors she has. But that kind of thing, just make my life easier. You'll go for dinner. You'll go for dinner and have a nice evening. I hope you have a wonderful evening as well, Kat. Lovely to have you here. And then like blue, I guess she had in there. Don't want to make it too loud. Don't want to make it too loud and out there. But that's kind of what her skin has. So, if we were to add coral crown in green. Not that brush, though. That brush, yes. It's kind of like the sideways one, so kind of go like that. Would I outline it? I don't think I would, but I think I might make it darker. Oh, no, dudes, we have to bloom it. We have to make... Do we make the coral grow? Grow? Glow. We have to make the coral glow, don't we? I feel like that is a necessity. There. Hawk, I'm getting terrible flashbacks of having to draw antlers. It's very reminiscent of drawing antlers. Kind of like that, and then that goes there. Reminding me an awful lot of your lovely book commission. That part goes there. I won't worry too much about like the perspectives on this. Does that look alright? Blue? Blue? Yes. Blue. Oh! Me likey! Oh my gosh! It looks like algae growing up the side of his head. It actually looks like algae. Hold on, let's duplicate this so that we've got a bit of a stronger base. Bloom. In the bloom? No, that's too much bloom. I don't mind that though. That's gonna be really cool in the... I'm not gonna say where he... I almost spoiled something. That was almost a spoiler. I actually think though, if we are gonna bloom, then I need to outline it. There will have to be an outline, because otherwise you have no idea what's going on. So we'll make it a small outline though. And then we can also colour in the outline, obviously, when it comes to rendering. Apart from Mansion, I haven't rendered a single frame. There's been a lot of colouring, but I haven't, like, gotten into the mental space yet where I've been ready to render. Are you ready to render? Also, because mostly this animatic is drawn, like, either I'm in the sketch phase at home, or I'm in the colouring phase at university in lectures. Which I probably shouldn't be doing, but honestly, colouring helps me concentrate really well. And then we can just kind of like colour that in. Which brush do I use for the outlines? It's just the default 6B pencil. I don't think I've changed anything about it. So it's in sketching and then the 6B pencil. And then sometimes I duplicate the layer to make it look a little bit thicker and more what's it called? Covered, because it can be very, yeah, loosey goosey, but it adds texture to it. I need texture in my lines and my coloring and everything, because I used to actually use the inking brushes, and especially, when was it? Yeah, I used to ink with this, and then it's just like every little mistake that you make is going to be visible. And you'd have to do such precise lines, especially with like line weight and stuff. And like, it looks good. It looks good if it's done well, like precise line work and clean lines. Anyone who likes doing that, good for them. I don't particularly enjoy line work, so I would just want mine to be textured, so that I can. It's kind of like got a sketchy style to it. Means I can work a lot quicker. But yeah, it's whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you. Got me thinking if I just make the coral white. Coral bleaching. But we add the coral to him there. Okay, that's gonna look really cool. Actually, I'm happy with that. But we don't make coral grow on him yet because the alliance with Martyn has not been formed yet. Yes? Is that how we're doing it? I think it is, isn't it? Must go pick up foster dog. See you guys later. Oh, send me pictures of foster dog later. We love foster dogs. Doggy, doggy, dog, dog. Hope it goes well, my dude. Right. Okay. Yes. Cool. Now I'm just thinking, do I even dare tackle Cleo? Do I dare tackle Cleo, or am I too tired to? You know what, guys? I'm going to try and put a tie on the ties. And then just tackle Cleo in my own time another day. Because I feel like, honestly, just Cleo's outfit does, in my opinion, not fit in the life setting. Doesn't really work. It's like the same issue that I have with Impulse's t-shirt. Like, he's just got a t-shirt on. With an eye on it. Ties on the ties! Ties on... Everyone shot! Ties on the ties! Yes. And that's going to be difficult with Impulse especially, actually. Because he's just got a t-shirt on. We put him in a waistcoat with a yellow tie. But that doesn't feel like Impulse. Tango just went live. He hears that we speak of him. Ties on the ties. we call for Tango and he arrives. Gaze upon your clock and realize that the bits of time you have before sleep should be spent crawling to bed. Well, you do that, Ivan. Ties in the ties. Let's go. Let me just reposition my microphone because I realized I've been slouching. I almost just backed out of this drawing without doing anything. Oh dear. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Ivan, or have a good night, I guess. Let me check. Posture check. I am checking my posture. Thank you, Zim. Do I have a good image where they're all in there? I don't know. Impulse. And a hydrate. I need to refill my bottle for that actually, so we're going to stay on the be right back screen, and I shall be right back. See you in a bit. I return and I hydrate. Oop. Thank you, Sparky. Okay. I feel like Cleo used that skin on purpose to mess with the animatic people. Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Geek of many topics, you are so right. Stretch? Yes, I shall stretch actually. That's a good idea. I've been cycling to the station recently, which is like 10 kilometers a day. My backside hurts so bad, guys. I got a really sore backside. Anyway, completely off topic. Let's continue. Where are we? Cleo's skin is something headache. Yes, that is true. It works in a hermitcraft setting. I have actually drawn her with it. Hold on, let's see if I can find the drawing. I have actually drawn her in that skin in one drawing, singular. For the everyone, it's the end of the world as we know it, animatic. Therefore art thou Cleo toward the end, isn't it? Yeah. And you can't really see much of it. iPad drawing. Can't see much of it, it was her in the end. Just realize now how bad this drawing is. Like, what was happening with the legs? Goodness me, girl. Okay, on the bingo card we have chat can't spell, Katie can't read chat, BRB, chug, Katie gets sidetracked along with free space. We don't have bingo yet, do we though? Hold on, let's see. Let's go into the bingo card that I have here. Content creation, where are you? I've reshuffled my stuff recently. Right. So we currently have chat can't spell. Katie gets sidetracked. Katie can't read chat. BRB. Chug. Let's chug. Bloom, bloom, bloom. We do have bloom, bloom, bloom. I'll accept that one. Is that everything? That's as far as we are? With bingo. That's as far as we are? I could have sworn, I mean, I don't want to force the bingo, but I could have sworn that someone said aha, low, aha right at the beginning. But I won't say anything. I can actually go up and check. No, I can't. Too many chat messages. I can't go up and check. Oh well. No one will know. We now need someone new to come in and say aha, low, aha. Anyway, away from that, we've been sidetracked again. Cleo does not fit. Her outfit does not fit. Yeah, free space I won't out. Zim. Does it count? I don't think you've just come in, have you, Zim? Does that work? Yeah, I'm sure it has to be like it has to kind of like organically be used, right? Someone coming in, saying hi to the stream by saying aha, low, aha. Anyway, it's generally the rule of like if we're trying to get the bingo stuff, makes it less fun. Oh, Cleo. But yeah, she's got like this speckled area, and so I'm just going to replace her normal top here with the speckled area. Maybe like make turquoise shorts. It's so colourful. I'm going to keep the flowers. Maybe make the flowers colourful. Different colours. I don't know. You think someone said it in the... No one has proof. I think so as well, but we can't prove it. Bum, bum, bum. Do, do, do. So yeah, let's throw in some. Nope, no one has prepared. Let's chuck in some pictures of the ties. Insert a photo, like some good photos. Oh, I immediately found a good etho one, so there we go. And we'll draw upon those with the new designs. So what? We've already got one for Skizz. Etho Impulse. So we have a good impulse draw. We've got a couple of good tango drawings, so we'll focus on impulse first. Oh, I should probably go into my drawings. Oh, we've got one there. I'm not happy with my impulse design from Double Life. It's not a very good design at all. Oh, that's an okay one. He looks very what do you call it? Like a boss. It's a red life. Anyway, tango. I will put back to the iPad once I've got all the pictures. That is a spoiler image of tango. Tango. I know the picture that I'm looking for, but I can't find it. There it is. Okay. You're back. Aloha. Did someone DM you to come back and say that, Beamy? Because that is almost too perfect. I feel like Etho would wear his tie on his head just to be different. He's already got a headband, so like, what's the difference? You're about to DM Ellie. Nope, but you can read the messages. Aha. I guess we can count that. You returned. Now who's gonna say it's a question? We have people here. I think bingo. Storm said it. We got a bingo. You never left. Wait a minute. This is a conspiracy. So Storm, bingo. If we get a bingo, then we get a channel point redemption for complete free for the person who said bingo. So Storm, what channel point redemption do you request, my dude? Before we continue with the ties. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, ba-bum. That's fair, Beamy. I think we'll count that. Musical interlude? So that's just the singing for a minute. Do you have a song request specifically? I'm just gonna get my timer out. Oh, I have not charged on phone. Oh dear. And I've got the timer set to 45 minutes. I'm not gonna sing for 45 minutes. I will have no voice left. Whoop, whoop. What song has been in my brain recently? Gosh, I don't think I've had like a song being stuck in my head for ages. Since we're looking at limited life, the first thing that I think of is Soulbound by what was his name? I feel awful. I need to now figure out the name. Gideon, of course. I thought it was something with G. I was going to say Grim, who's also a thing. Why not that? We'll start 1 minute. Oh, you have one? Viva la Vida? I can sing Viva la Vida. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. I'll switch off the music for this because it's confusing. Sweep the streets I used to own. Interlude. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key. Next the world will close on me, and I discovered that my castles stand upon pillars of stone and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing. Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know Saint Peter will call my name, ever an honest word, and that was when I ruled the world. There you go. I love that song so much. That song is childhood. I was very close to singing the Captain Sparkles parody. Love that song. I used to roll dice. That's creepy, actually, because that was on my playlist today. I was vibing to it while walking to uni. Okay, so out of all of these three, I think Tango will be the easiest. You love it too. Awesome. I think Tango would be fairly simple if we just went... I'm just going to do it on the same layer. Just kind of opened up his thing a little bit. Like his jacket. And added a tie in there. Question is, do we color code the ties? I don't think we do, because Tango would have to be red in my opinion. But Skizz is already red, so no, we don't color code the ties. Red tie for Tango, just kind of like go... like that. Will that look good? We'll see if it looks good. Yeah, no, don't color code the ties. Okay. Impulse will need a yellow one, obviously. But, yeah. That's literally just, kind of coming out of his little jacket here. It's like the zips down a little bit, and there we go. So Tango, tick. Instead of Tango Tech, it's Tango Tick. Dark? Dark. Dark what? Then we have Etho. Now, I saw... Actually, I'm going to go onto Discord for this. Let's see if... Is this going to work? Because Hawk sent me... And this is like where this whole dilemma started of like, I don't know how to design the characters. Hawk sent me this amazing fan art of... I'd like to say it was... Yeah, it's Devil's Art. I'm just going to screenshot. Actually, no, I can show it now. There it is. Amazing, amazing Etho fan art. Love it. Love the waistcoat. Love the tie. Oh, running up that hill reached 300k. Wow, I didn't notice. Cool. Goodness me, that's a lot of people. I'm still overwhelmed that it's just getting so many comments. Like, usually after so long after posting something like that, how the flip is something still getting that many comments and views. 10k subs, really? Have we hit it? I've been checking every now and again, because we've been getting close. Did we hit it? Dude, let me just check. Yeah, there we go. We've hit it. Oh my gosh. Cool. Oh, that's so awesome. 10k. Wow. That's so crazy to think. That is so many people. Wow. I might have to do a little post later. Anyway. You guys are amazing. No, I didn't know. I don't check these kind of things every day. But yeah. I knew that it was like... Because with Martyn and Jimmy's reacting to the animatic... Oh, hello. What happened? What happened? What's going on? We've lost connection to the iPad. I don't know why. Hold on. What's going on? Why did it do that? Just literally like, no. You get no picture. Weird. Weird. And back we are. Anyway. Running up the hill is constantly recommended to you, so you check on the views from time to time. Cool. But yeah, Martyn and Jimmy reacting to it, that obviously made it gain a lot of traction, and then a lot of people were like, oh, we're gonna stick around then. We'll watch it 10 times. I probably watched it more, to be fair. To be fair, I have watched Jimmy and Martyn's reactions a couple times, which I've added to the count. But yeah, having them like, and then uploading it to YouTube. There is like this whole thing where if they're reacting to something, they're not really adding to, because they're often like reaction channels get this critique. But if they're reacting to like fan art, like from the community that they're from, and it's not just completely has nothing to do with them, then I think it's really cool if they react to it, because that means that like fan artists are getting recognition and are getting like they hear that the content creators that they're making fan art of actually see their stuff. And it's so cool to have a live reaction and see how because it's just awesome. It's just awesome. Anyway, Etho, I guess this could be another case of opening the coat up a bit. Like Grian's comment. Yeah, but I mean it's so Grian's content. Why do I want to say content? Grian's comment was so sweet. But it does hit on another level if you just see their live reaction where they haven't even had a chance to think about what they've seen, and it's just their first thoughts. Because obviously, like, a comment is written and then reviewed, and like, did I say everything I wanted to say? I'm gonna see if I missed anything. But you watched it so many times. Martyn also reacted to the last live when he did not upload it to YouTube. Yeah, I saw that. That was because I actually saw them firstly on Too bad Katie can't speak and isn't on the bingo. That would be a way too easy one. That would be way too easy. Yeah, I actually saw them on the stream first because I saw that he'd uploaded a video and I just saw in the tabs that he had some of my animatics in it. I was like, oh my gosh, he's reacted to them. Then spent like an entire evening looking for Everyone Wants to Rule the World. I actually, this might be a bit sad, but I actually screen recorded it, I think. Because I thought it was so cool, and you know, the VOD isn't going to be there forever. Like, the YouTube video will be there, of the running up that hill one he reacted to. But not the last life one, because it's a copyrighted song, so it's not going to be there. Yeah, here it is, I've got it. Should we watch it? Should we watch, is it a reaction to a reaction? Everyone Wants to Rule the World, we could watch it. So he uploaded a video done by fan artists about Hermitcraft 9. Grian, you're debating if he will ask me to do something as well. I don't think so, because I have like music in it that is usually do it. Yeah, watch it. Okay. Is this gonna work? Well, this looks like it's gonna work. Let's switch off the music. I don't know how it's gonna work with audio.
How
oh, it works.
Is this gonna be though?
I don't know why it's in that weird.
Images, chat, get ready for it.
I don't know why it's like that. Is he loud enough?
Red wedding. Oh, this is.
So this was his first view on my style.
Look at the eyes and the way they glow.
Welcome to your life.
come
kind of thing
get
that you want to
some
hear.
Lava everywhere, just an absolute wasteland. Oh,
It's
God,
such a strong
this
image as well, though.
literally hits the nail on the head.
He did such a good job at conveying it.
I'm almost like I'm getting teary. I'm so excited and so happy to see stuff like this because people totally get it. They totally get what we're going for. Like, you know, we only play out these stories because we have Minecraft, and that's almost a limitation in some ways. But if we could do like a short series, imagine they gave us a Netflix budget. Like, oh, so
Yeah,
good.
last year. It speaks to them as storytellers, though, because they are so poignant in their storytelling. They're so good at it. Your internet connection's dying. Oh, no.
Very cool. Very, very cool. The music choice as well. Holy.
So yeah, I did actually download that in the end.
Nice. Having the watcher load.
There's that. Imagine they found out I do drawing streams, and then just pop by. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. It'd be really cool to have like their input in the life animatics. Like to kind of talk to them like, how did you imagine this scene? Or like, I'm depicting it like this. How's that? Oh, hello though. A lot of cookies. Thank you for following. For some reason, hello. For some reason, the thing isn't working. Do we have no audio? What's happening? I don't know. We'll put the music on again. I don't know why it's not showing up as a thing, but I appreciate you anyway. Hello, a lot of cookies for life. Yeah. Usually we have like a little waving person that falls back, little waving me, but it's not working. Strange. Why is that? Huh? It confuses me a lot. Yeah, the alerts are here. Hi. Hello. I am so sorry that you didn't get a little follow emote. I feel bad. Maybe it's just really delayed. Or maybe it was because we were just swapping out from... No, we weren't. I'm confused. Oh well. I apologize. So part of me is wondering... Right, we'll do a little bit of colour in this because Etho's thing is so detailed. Part of me is wondering with Etho... Do we just open up his coat completely? Just kind of like... Make his coat completely unzipped? Because that would also like add to if he's running. I mean, I don't have any frames where he's running currently. Also feel the red life cookies. Red lives. Ah, there's a bunch of red lives. Fear us. They've got the red hearts, that's why. Oh. I feel pressured to fear them. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe have like... Because the way Devil's Art did it is they had like a shirt underneath here. Oh, you absolutely do. Okay. And run away from anyone called Elimitsu. Yes. As soon as you see Elimitsu, run for the hills and don't let them taste you. Anyway, welcome to the community. Lovely to have you here. What a weird intro to it. Anyway, I think he should have a red tie as well, right? Which is a little bit weird considering we have 3 red ties and 1 yellow tie then. Whatever fits the character, right? You can character any run up that hill. Be running up that hill. Mitsu? Tsunumiku. Mitsu. Yeah, that's how you write it. Be running up that road. I did joke once on giving Etho a bow tie. I don't know. Ellie has corrected me on multiple occasions. I don't think a bow tie would fit Etho, really. I feel like bow ties look very strange anyway, in general. Yeah. So I think... I don't know. I also don't think that Etho would have a tie just running free, because that is a, just like character-wise, right? That's a liability when fighting. Someone can grab it and pull him closer. Maybe he wouldn't have his jacket open. Maybe he'd have it closed. And Maybe he'd have it quite tight, actually. Hold on. Maybe he'd kind of like... We could do a bit like that. Where this part only goes to here. Not eat, but taste. Ellie will try to taste. I feel like maybe Etho's tie should be the least visible. Maybe. So this is kind of like his undershirt. That would be visible. And then... is the only one that's like properly tucked in. Making soup. Like the only one that's probably tucked in. And then having the puzzles come over there. I don't know. Ellie, there she is. This stream is a vibe. It's always a vibe. We've summoned them. I've lost track of everything. What do we think? Maybe a black shirt, or do we not give him a shirt? Is it just a tie? I feel like a tie without a shirt is weird. It doesn't really work. So do we just give him like a black, like maybe make this neck piece a bit tighter? His mask comes down a bit tighter. Bye, Snow Leopard. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the shower. Oh, well, you'll be right back. Okay, see you in a bit then. In that case, so we'll make it kind of like the thing a bit. I don't know. You gotta make a big soup. Who did the summoning ritual? It's like saying Bloody Mary in the mirror. You just gotta mention it 3 times and they'll appear. I don't know. I'm not convinced with Etho. What did you miss? You got distracted by TikTok. Freckles and gills for the mean gills. Cleo's not getting a... Cleo's a mess. Cleo's yeah. What else did we miss? Skizz has scars. And the ties get ties. Tango in a tie? Actually, we'll do the red tie. Or the red. Oh, wrong layer. Tango tie. They won't be calling you Tango Tech, they'll be calling you Tango Tie. And instead of Etho Slab, it'll be Etho Cravat. Does that work? I don't know. I think kind of like an understated tie for Etho is not bad. Because it does feel like it's Tango, Skizz, and Impulse. And then Etho. Or was that maybe just my opinion? I don't know. But, it does kind of like give him dad vibes as well, though. Because, you know, he's also the dad of the Clockers, canonically. I've lost my train of thought. What's going on? And now Impulse. And Impulse is my biggest issue. He often has been. I love him to death, but Impulse, your t-shirt is really flipping boring. It's a character design that's quite tricky, but Impulse definitely needs a oh, hello. Impulse definitely needs a yellow tie. We are in agreement, right? Canonically, deadbeat dad ninja. Yes, canonically. But I'm thinking like maybe putting him, because putting him in like a polo shirt also does not work. But giving him anything long sleeved also doesn't work because Impulse does not have long sleeves. Let's just get rid of whatever this weird sachet was because again, not a huge fan of just the t-shirt and I was trying to upgrade my Impulse images design. But a polo shirt would look really bad, wouldn't it? And then just the Impulse yellow. The tie. He really will would look like a dad then if we just do polo shirt and tie. If you're going to get milk and leaving the clock has made you laugh for a while. Yeah, it was very good. And then also Etho coming back to when Scar blew up last session when Scar blew up a whole bunch of yellow lives. He looks like a vampire there. Yeah, he's got red life vibes. Hold on, let's just give him his kind brown eyes again. Red life does not suit you, my dude. Although you still look very mean. Why so mean? Why so unhappy and mean? I've got a much better image of Impulse in the animatic that I'm doing right now, but that's another spoiler that I don't fancy sharing right now because this is also fine. This is really, really weird. There we go. That works. Guys, I don't know how to make Impulse. Look. Good. It's just a dude with a t-shirt. I do think that that's better. And then we can kind of like give his... like rims. You know what vibes this is giving me? Any of you watch Sandersides? This is looking like Janice from Sandersides. Let me just see if I can find a picture. This is the exact vibes that I'm getting. Janice. No, not Janice. It's literally the same guy. I see no difference, do you? It's got the rim on the coat. And this guy's an evil guy. He's the embodification of deceit. I have to go, laundry's almost done. You want to go back to watching Supernatural, but also want to watch the stream. You do the laundry. Laundry's always good. Getting chores done means that you don't have to do them later. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, Blueberry. Yeah, it kind of looks like that. That was what I was thinking. Anyway. How do we improve on the Impulse? Do we give him a waistcoat? Like Skizz has? Maybe? Where underneath he could have like a yellow t-shirt. Potentially. Or is that like too uniformy? And then a waistcoat kind of going... I don't know, it just... Impulse kind of needs a t-shirt. There's not... Like, the formal wear doesn't really suit his vibe. It gives me so many problems. What to do. I'm gonna look up Impulse fan art. Let's go, Pinterest! Is it? Yeah, Pinterest would probably be best. Pinterest. Da 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 da, Pinterest. Impulse. SV. Fan art. Yo, I immediately see. Okay, you guys. Oh no, I can share this. I just immediately see amazing knight in shining armor. Immediately sharing that, saving that. Yo, way to uniform. That is exactly what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow people going on strike and blocking the road. Oh, as they do in France, as they do. I love this. This is awesome fan art. Anyway, I'll just see what else I can find. It's even more. I see more of it and oopsie, wrong thing. I see more of it and I love it. Oh my gosh. Let's go. I love this style. I'm gonna obsess about this later. Give me a sec. Yeah. At least he no longer has a creeper skull on his character. Because that didn't really work. There's not a lot of Impulse fan art out there. Do used to have whatever this is referencing, I can't remember, but used to have a creeper skull on him. So I'm happy that that doesn't exist anymore. As they do it all the time in France. I mean, that's what I hear from France. That's what I hear a lot of is going on strike. In fact, when there were strikes going on in the UK, a lot of people were comparing it to France. Anyway, without getting political, I do wonder. Do everyone does just draw Impulse in a t-shirt? Not really care. Oh, cute. I need to stop scrolling through Pinterest now. I found some Ranchers fan art. We could have a quick look at my boards. Life SMPs. What we got? Do we have any Impulse here? Let me just share my screen again. This has become an inspiration. I mean, I guess it's part of it, like looking for inspiration. Not a lot of Impulse here. B-dubs. There's a little bit of an Impulse there. I don't know. There's not a lot of... It's difficult because you can't really interpret his outfit in many different things. Like Pearl's got a hoodie, but a lot of people draw her with just a cape, right? Or Green's got his jumper, and a lot of people draw it like with a shirt underneath. I do as well. You can see Canary Jimmy. There's a lot of Canary Jimmy in this. There's a lot of yellow feathered Sir, Monsieur. Yes. But a lot of it can be interpreted in different ways. There's not a lot of room for interpretation in a printed t-shirt. Put my own stuff in there. I didn't put that on Pinterest, someone else did. Welcome back. We're looking for inspiration on Pinterest. It's gotten that far. Can't find any Impulse fan art, that's the problem. Oh, there's some more. It's all just t-shirt. This is Chrisrin. It's all just in the t-shirt. It's difficult. MPY. Why you gotta have a t-shirt like that? And I get it's the branding and the eye and everything, but still. At least we can interpret other people's outfits other ways. This is Sweetest Honeybee. I love their style. This is a different one. This is just also Similarity is an amazing live artist. This is just a kind of like, what's it called? Dungarees-ish, maybe? Wearing Suma's helmet for some reason. But I feel like that's already really far away from what Impulse looks like. Hi, Fernandes. Impulse just seems like a normal human among these fantasy characters sometimes. That's exactly how I see him. Like, a lot of people draw him with, like, devil's horns, I think. You know, impy. Hello! Seen this t-shirt that just have a tie printed on it? Maybe. Gotta go now, have a lovely evening. I hope you do too, Beamy. I hope the strikes tomorrow don't mess you up too much. Oh, we do have a little eye there. That's kind of cute. But I think if we have a tie, like a yellow tie, then we don't need the eye as well. Because that's kind of like, looks like an eye. Still looks so much like a polo shirt though. But yeah, he's definitely got the vibe of just a normal human amongst a whole bunch of fantasy characters. And yeah, exactly. Some people don't draw him as human, but for me, he is the most human character out there. It doesn't get more human than Impulse in the whole Minecraft YouTube space, in the lifers and stuff. I don't think there's really much we can do. I might just scroll through his name MC. See if he's got any different skins, but he doesn't really do different skins very often. Although he did have a really cool MCC skin. Keep that in mind. But yeah. Impulse is trying to be a dwarf, and Katie's like, no. I completely forgot. True. True. Oops. He does kind of also have dwarf vibes, but that's Hermitcraft. If he had the dwarf skin on live series, then I'd totally draw him in the dwarf getup. Hold on, what does Name MC have to say about him? I won't share my screen for this. Name MC, and then Impulse SV. Is it Impulse SV? I think it is, with the SV big, right? Yep. Dwarf skin. Now you see the dwarf skin kind of looks cool. Oh, it's a small eye. Yes. Where'd it go? Obviously, should I do his naked and scared? His naked and scared, just him in some pants. No, I don't think that'll work. I loved his MCC skin. Hold on, I'm just gonna make this bigger and then I'm gonna share screen with you. His MCC skin was so hecking adorable. Orange ocelots. Part of me just kind of wants to take that now. Hold on. Look at it! Look at it! It was so cool. It kind of has like some Hobbit vibes. It totally has Hobbit vibes, doesn't it? How many variants of the dwarf skin? And he's got little flowers in his hair. Maybe he'll use it for Yellow Life. Maybe. I don't think Impulse is one to change his skin though much. I could just completely ignore his actual skin and just draw this because I was like, I like the MCC skin. Because this is a fairly clear skin. It's a jacket. It's a yellow jacket. It's got a tie in the middle. It's kind of like an eye. A waistcoat. Brown trousers and like kind of gauntlets on the side. I'd be so up for that. He looks like a hobbit. He wants to be a dwarf. I compare him to a hobbit. He looks like a hobbit on his way to drop the ring in. Taking the hobbits to Isengard. Sorry. It's a good one. It's a good skin. I might have to screenshot that. Save it. Oh, that skin where he had a giant purple bow tie. I didn't like that skin, I have to say. I didn't like his season 9 skin. Where is it? Oh my word, what is that? What is that? What happened there? I did not see what was this for. Oh my goodness. Hello? Was this an MCC or something? Was it? How did I miss that? Oh my god. We've got the dwarf skin. The dwarf skin's kind of good as well. Part of me wonders if I just go for the dwarf skin, but that's not going to work with a bow tie. That's not going to work with a bow tie. Normal skin, orange ocelots, naked and scared. Is that Z Olympics or something? He looks so angry. He looks so unhappy. What's this? This looks like evil Impulse with a cloak. And then he's bald. Oh no, or not really? Is it that the dwarf head? That is pink, purple pandas. Oh, ooh, grey version. The dwarven skin, okay. Pink hair, yellow hair, no hair. Squid Pulse. Welcome back, Lee. We're currently looking at Impulse skins to get inspiration. You mean this skin, my dude? You mean, oh, sorry. You mean this skin, geek? I thought, oopsie, can't really zoom out of there. But this skin, no, I have to hover over it. I was watching Scott's screen. Well, welcome back from Scott's screen. Scott's stream. Words. I thought the color of his coat was really, really unpleasant. It was a really bad yellow. But yeah, we also have... This one's kind of cute, but it's also very wintry. Very seasonal. Obviously the thing. Obviously whatever was going on with him there. Mamma mia. Oh yes, the little hat. The little squished hat. Just him in the bow tie without the coat. whatever that is. Sus. But I'm liking, where is it? I'm liking the design of this one. How can you look at the skins? It's a website called NameMC. NameMC.com. And then you just Google you can Google anyone's, what's it called? Gamer tag. You just got to say it precisely. So Impulse SV. You could even look at your own if you have a Minecraft account, kind of thing. So I'm incredibly tempted just to go, let's ignore all canon and just draw Impulse in this outfit. No one will recognize him. That's the issue, though. No one will recognize the dude. Because, like, his, it's really iconic. His t-shirt and his cargo shorts, it's really iconic. I might just look through the Impulse SV hashtag on Twitter. I don't know. Is this where I give up? Is this where I'm like, you know what? I don't know what to do for Impulse. I'll figure it out as I go along. Currently, we have this option. We have the option of just the simple shirt and the tie. I think it's better than just the t-shirt, and it's still recognizable enough. I'm very tempted just to put him in a Hobbit outfit, though. The eyes are tie, exactly, because they're ties. I've added ties to everyone. All of the ties. So Tango's got a tie, Etho's got a tie, and Skizz already had a tie, so you know. So yeah, the ties get ties. There's also a question: do they only get ties once the alliance has been formed? Ah, but hold on, there's a disconnect. Hold on, I need to have a quick look at my the what's it called? Ooh. Oh, and also oh gosh, Impulse is making everything. It's not going great. Impulse is really difficult, especially with the frames that I've already drawn. Impulse makes my life incredibly difficult. But I won't spoil the frames that I've already drawn. Yeah. I think I'm happy with the thoughts that I've been able to get out. I'm happy with a lot of the designs. That was a bit of an overestimation, an overstatement when I said it's not going good. It's actually going pretty well. I'm happy with my Scott design. Hidden layer, okay. I'm happy with my thoughts on Scott. And also then with Martyn, I'm happy with my design on Skizz. I'm actually very happy with my design on Skizz. With Cleo, I'm going to kind of sit and think about it. And the ties get ties. Just impulses. Cleo and Impulse are now my sticking points where I'm like, how do I draw them? So we'll see. I'll have a look at it. But I'm very happy with the thoughts I've been able to over the past 2 hours kind of like express with you guys, because I think like talking about it with people who know about it, because I've tried talking about it to uni friends going like, I don't know how to design these characters, and they have no input to give because they don't know the characters. I'm very distracted by the ads popping up on NameMC, so I'm going to close that. Yeah, it's kind of good to talk it through with you guys, because you guys also have like ideas and thoughts and like how you imagine them to look from the Minecraft skins. But I think otherwise I think I'm going to leave it there. I've definitely got some work to do on problem with Cleo and Impulse. But I'm happy. Ooh, I can type. I can write. I'm happy. I think I've got a pretty clear idea of everyone else. I guess the only other person who's kind of got like a bit of a uninspired design is Bigby, but he hasn't appeared in the animatic yet, so maybe I can figure that out as I go along. But otherwise, I think, you know, Bigby might get a shirt. Bigby might get a shirt underneath his jumper, because usually I draw Green with a shirt underneath the jumper, but Green's got the leather jacket, so I'm not going to do that this season. So So we can, there's like a design gap in the middle in there. I'm gonna write that idea down before I forget it. A big bee with shirt and a blue jumper. There we go. And whether I still do Pearl with a jacket or whether I do her with a cloak, I haven't decided yet. I think in the running up that hill animatic it was a jacket. But I feel like I'm kind of going for a little bit of a fantasy setting, a little bit of yeah, it's really hard to keep consistency on all these colourful characters, so where it feels like that they come from the same world, if that makes sense, right? They're all so colourful. And that's really cool. I like that about Minecraft, where you could literally have a green blob and a pig with a crown and then just a normal human being with a leather jacket. You know, you could be anything you want, literally. As long as you can fit it on a couple pixels where people will understand what you're doing. Yeah. I really like interpreting Minecraft skins into drawings and character designs. It's a lot of fun. I think that's why I've been drawing it for so long and haven't gotten bored. But that being said, I've got a lot to think about on design-wise. Scar, I'm just going to draw with his, like, striped top. I think that's fine. His yellow sunglasses. Then that'll just kind of, like, mirror the Ren design that I have. So I think that kind of fits in the universe. Yeah. Cleo and Impulse, I have some thinking to do. But otherwise, is there anyone that I can raid? La 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 la. Can I raid? I've got too many tabs open. Oh look, Foxology is live. Should we go and raid them again? Let's go and raid Foxy. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. What are they? Wait, it's not popping up. They are another amazing. Hello? Are they still live? They are. They're not popping up in my thing. There they are. Right, let's raid them. And so instead of not putting you guys into the void that is the intro, let's go raid. Let's go raid them. Start raid. Let's go. Raid. Yay. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you there. Let's raid.
Can you please stop hover? Oh my gosh! Katie! Thank you so much for the raid! Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome, everyone. For those who don't know me, hi, I'm Foxology. I am an artist. I'm actually about to do some commission stuff right now. So, sit back,